Today is July 17th. The Yankees are gearing up to finally play a team that's not named the Yankees. We're less than a week away from opening day. How about that? Let's do it. Let's talk Yanks.
Talking Yanks with old JOMBOY and Jake. Recaps galore and weekly awards. Stat lines, steaming hot takes. Get your Yankees news with these two fine dudes. It's time for Talking Yanks. Talking Yanks with old JOMBOY and Jake. Talking Yanks with old JOMBOY and Jake.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Talkin' Yanks. My name is Jimmy. I got Jake right next to me. We got producer BBD in the corner. We got Scott Titmus in the chat who says his newborn is wearing her JOMBOY onesie, so I love that.
Huge. Jealous.
Love it. We have so many updates for you about Yankees summer camp. How many bullet points did I have, Jake?
You said 9.
You bullet
said 9.
points.
I don't know if any were added.
Wow.
You definitely don't have some of my bullet points, so we're going to be in double-digit bullet points this episode.
You have at least one, then.
Yes.
Okay. Huge. How are you doing today?
Doing well. James, Thirsty Thursday. Won't drink. I haven't drank in a while. Saving it for the season. Saving it for the.
What about when you were?
Saving it for the tough
What about when
nights.
you were on North Carolina? What about when you were home alone?
I mean, that was a few weeks ago now. It's like 3 weeks ago.
When you were home alone?
I had like one glass. Well, good memory by you, always. But yeah, so saving it for the season. I'm doing okay. It's Thursday afternoon. I don't know. I think like Monday's gonna get here, and I'm gonna be like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It's happening.
I'm ready.
What's
ready.
happening?
Jeff Passan. I'm already there.
So yeah, I'm excited for that. Excited to see, some of the Mets action this weekend. I think it'll be fun. It'll be a little more intense. It'll be a baseball game. We kind of haven't seen that yet, as much as we have enjoyed the intra-squad games up till now.
I've started to not enjoy them because the
fallen off a little bit.
camera angles they're offering are bullshit.
And it'll be interesting to see, do they change that for the spring training games? You'd like to think so?
Yeah, because I think they're going to have a crew.
There'll be anarchy.
Because right now it's just robot cams.
Robot cams, and they're rotating in Yes Network people, so you hope that gets a little better. And then, yeah, I think Monday is going to be like a bit of a spiritual awakening for me. It'll be the last spring training game with the Phillies, which should be like full tilt.
Is that a night game?
Yep, 6:05. Phillies, Yanks, full tilt at the stadium.
Saturday's also night, which is funny.
Saturday's night and Sunday's at night. They're all night games. So yeah, we'll see. I think Monday's when it's all really gonna hit me. But yeah, dude, we're starting to get into the fun stuff. Jack Curry just got you hot and bothered with the tweet.
That's my kind of tweet.
How are you? That was your kind of.
I didn't like his formatting, Jack, but I liked the tweet.
And we're beefing.
That's great tweet. It's one of my bullet points. Actually, it's not. But it should be. Yeah, so
10.
I'm up to 10 on my own.
Could be 10.
So many bullet points. I'm doing well. I'm excited for, I think because of an unfortunate turn of events, Caitlin and I did not get to go to the Jersey Shore last weekend. And we planned on taking this weekend and going like camping or glamping or somewhere, just the two of us. But now, since we couldn't go to the Jersey Shore last weekend, we're going to the Jersey Shore this weekend. So I think I'm going to be able to watch the games.
Yeah, nice. Oh, yeah. It'll be on.
It'll
be on.
I would be hard. I think you'd be hard pressed to go through the annals of history and find a Yankee game that wasn't on an O'Brien TV
function. Yeah,
they're just on
summer function. Yeah,
they're on. My mom used to listen to Mike and the Mad Dog all day when they were syndicated on Yes.
This ties into my first bullet point a little bit.
Okay, love it. My bullet points are in random order.
Bullet point up.
Yeah.
Mine is in a very particular order, and my first bullet point is something that I think you need to share with the people, and I think you want to get ahead of this, and it's not one of your bullet points. MacDougal, your dog, got his first haircut today.
Yeah, real thin.
Big change.
Have you guys seen this yet? BBD, have you seen it? Do you remember what he used to look like?
I know you're still coming around to it. I love this look for Dukes.
I just didn't expect it yet.
It's almost like you have two dogs right now. In
I
one.
didn't expect it to happen yet. This is what he looks like now. He was brown.
Yeah.
He walked in a brown dog. He walked out a white dog.
Yeah.
I don't love the way they did the hair and the face. Like they just kind of like shaved right here, which is weird.
You currently have two different dogs attached to the same dog.
Yeah. He shed his skin.
Yeah.
Like he's probably saying to himself, like, I turned a leaf, I'm not gonna be a barking dickhead anymore.
Yeah. I'm sure that's what your puppy dog is thinking. So
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
That was my only bullet point.
That's your only bullet
That was
point.
my only bullet point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I got 10.
Okay.
They're in such a bad order, my bullet points.
Where should we go? Should we
should
shout out
first-
some of the patrons?
Yeah, we should shout out Kai Karosho. They are our most recent Patreon, and thank you very much, Kai.
Thank you.
I went to Kai's Twitter, and they really liked our interview with Emma about Koshin.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. They
That was a
retweeted it.
good interview. We had a lot of fun doing that.
Yeah, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. All right, so random bullet point order. You know, BBD, give us a number 1 through 9, and I'll just tell you what bullet point that is.
I thought you had 10 now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then Jack Curry's is 10. So
Okay.
1 through 10.
Well, but you
9.
know the 10th. Okay.
9. Okay. Sessa is back. Luis Sessa.
Louis!
The Sessernator is healthy, COVID-free.
The Cessna has left there. killed
Two
himself.
negative tests, and I think he's
Yes.
coming back
Huge.
soon. So
Huge.
I know there were a lot of people begging,
Yeah.
pleading. So young Latin Andy Pettit.
Jumps right back into that
Do you know
seventh spot in the
Do you know who
bullpen.
reported this?
Who reported this?
Like the Spanish radio station from where he's from in
Okay,
Mexico, like his
Mexico.
hometown. They're like, Sessa left the hometown.
They got the report.
It was like a parade. Luis
Done.
Sessa has left.
Love that.
So
It's always the funny, like, if you went to high school with Luis Cessa, you'd be like, he's the most incredible athlete I've ever met. But Yankee fans are like, Cessa's kind of a bum.
oh yeah.
It's like, no, he's pretty good. He was good last year.
Good thing you said athlete and not pitcher. I would have called you on that.
Thank you.
Smart. So Sessa's back. That was bullet point number 9.
Huge.
So he's healthy. You know, Boone hasn't talked about any of them. Like they keep asking for
Yes.
updates. And
Did you see Boone laughed at Hoke the other day?
What'd he say?
Hoke was laughing for details because they like officially announced that Cole would be the 1 starter, and I think they said that Paxton will officially be the 2.
Don't jump on my bullet
How
points.
am I supposed to know that's one of your bullet points?
It's a shared doc.
I'm not on the doc right now. Show me your doc. So I guess we'll get to that bullet point in a little bit. But yeah, so Boone said that, and Hoke was like prying for more, but like clearly knowing.
I mean,
he
Hoke's
wasn't-
got a goatee now, so he knows he can like ask a little more questions.
Clearly knew he wasn't gonna get more.
Yeah.
So then they did a goatee smirk off.
Goatee
and
Hoke's
Booney
asking
was like, well,
dangerous
We got to
questions.
see a lot of things. And
Yeah. No, Booney laid down the law today. He was like, when you see them in uniform, I will talk about them. What's the bullet point you want to go next?
BBD. That was him asking you what bullet point you wanted next.
What's the bullet point you want to go
Do we have
next?
to say anything on the impact?
Of Sessa?
Yeah,
No
he's on the
impact.
roster for opening
No,
day.
not for the first 2 weeks. No impact.
He's on the roster for opening day. Good job, Louis.
Speaking of impact, 4.
Impact number 4. That was a Tanaka got hit in the head joke. What he did.
Ooh.
He knew that Tanaka was number 4. So speaking of impact, remember Tanaka got
Whacked.
head?
Line
Yeah.
drive.
So
Giancarlo.
first off, Tanaka said that he has watched the video of himself getting hit in the head many times.
Yeah.
He laughs.
Sicko.
He thinks it's
It's a sick
just
pup.
a crack up. He threw a bullpen, Jake.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a light, easy bullpen.
Yeah.
They said that he had higher intensity than expected.
Obviously.
Which, like, Matt Blake said that. It's like, Matt Blake.
Yeah.
Matt Blake.
Welcome to the Yankees, Matt.
How do you not know
Yeah.
what's happening when Tanaka gets the ball?
If you don't think
Of course it's higher expectancy.
if you don't think he was on a total fuck you tour in that bullpen.
Yes.
Of like, oh, am I ready? Bang.
You got to
94.
know. Yeah. Well, he was hitting 88 to 91. So
Well, I heard rumors that it's a rookie of the year type sitch.
Oh, okay.
Like the gas tank is up.
That's like when I was wondering if he was going to come out of it speaking French.
Exactly.
You just think he's got more miles
Very
per hour.
similar.
Yeah.
Very
so
similar.
Arm's got more life.
So how deep can we dive into this Tanaka thing? Because I don't want to step on your bullet points.
Don't step on them. Don't step on them.
Especially.
Do you want to pivot to bullet point number 10?
I was just going to reference bullet point number 10.
Okay. We're moving on to bullet point number 10, which is Jack Curry's.
Jack Curry with the shot, boy.
Doesn't have a goatee. Guess.
Ooh, I wonder if Jack's ever had a goatee.
Yes.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Even if it was just to see himself in the mirror with the goatee, then shave it off.
Should I DM him?
That's a weird DM.
It's a weird DM. That's why I'm asking. BBD?
I think it's better if you tweet at him and like a picture of Hoke and be like, Jack, have you ever had
Okay.
is your goatee out goateeing Hoke's goatee?
You agree?
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go to bullet point number 10. Jack Curry's through the rotation. Guess. I really like it. This is my kind of thinking. I like planning stuff out
Right.
like this. It's a weird, deep baseball brain. But he has it as such. The first 5 times through the rotation, you only use 4 pitchers because you have an off day. So it goes
Right.
Garrett Cole, off day, Paxton, Happ, Monty.
Bang.
Then the next time through the rotation, in that 2-hole spot, you
Right.
can use an opener. They just had Chad Green open in summer camp.
Yes.
They said Lasagna may open a couple times. So you go Cole, opener, Paxton, Happ, Monty, and then Tanaka should be ready by the 3rd time through.
Right. And so I think the first question mark there is the first time through the rotation, I think that is set. And barring anything significant.
Yep.
Because you're going to use Cole that 5th game because you got the rest day.
And bullet point number 2 is that Aaron Boone confirmed James Paxton is the number 2 starter, which with Tanaka not being there for the first time through the rotation is kind of like, yeah.
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 You think? Well, whippy Happ. So be considerate of that. Do we have a whip noise on the soundboard yet? That's next. So some to think about, BBD. Whippy. So yeah, there's nothing to disagree with there. Cole gets the 5th game. That 6th game, I know, like, you're not supposed to talk about head injuries lightly. We just found out there's no such thing as a mild concussion.
No such thing. That was actually a new
Tanaka
bullet
is
point.
trying to get the ball
Mm-hmm.
in that 6th game. And again, this is me overstepping my boundaries because I actually know nothing about nothing. I think Tank's trying to get out there, even if it's like short leash, like 70 pitches.
Yeah. Yeah, he's throwing another bullpen on Sunday, and then he's facing live batters. So, like, where does that line him up?
Too much day math for me.
Day math?
Day math. Whoa. Yep.
So, hold on. I can do it real quick.
Okay.
If he's pitching Sunday, that's the 19th.
Sunday the 19th.
Off day. That means Tuesday the 23rd, which is the
Yep.
Thursday the 23rd start of the season, is when he would
Tanaka and Cole same day.
throw versus live batters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the 28th would be there. So when is that second time? Like, do we know what date?
I told you I'm bad at the day math.
28. So that lines up perfectly. So they have him on a schedule to be able to. Well, that's the rotation they want him on anyway.
Right.
If he's not available to start, they'll do an opener maybe.
Right.
So they
and
have.
that lines him up for the next one. So that is the whole discussion. It's either that time or the quote unquote 3rd time through the rotation.
But they do have him on a set schedule to land there.
Yeah, and
Which is smart.
I'm just bullish on it. I mean, knock on wood. I mean, since he got hit in the head by the Stanton line drive, we've only had good updates.
But the biggest thing is about Curry is it gives Cole 3 starts in 10 games.
Exactly. And that's when we were originally scheduled deep diving and we were looking at the how the Yankees were navigate this, and if they opened with a weird 2-gamer against the Mets, do you push Cole? They're getting Cole out there as many days as possible this year. He's a horse. I think he's going 85 pitches in his last sim game before opening night, which means opening night he's at least pushing 90, which a guy like Garrett Cole, that could turn into 6 innings, if not more. So exciting, man. Just exciting stuff. Bullish on Tanaka. Even if he's there that third time through, that's the other way the Yankees could go with it because you do have the extra bodies. I mean, you can put together a game with Johnny Els, Clark Schmidt, Loaizaga, and then just go to the bullpen from there. So I'll get it either way, but put Tank out there for 70 pitches. Come on.
I have an interesting wrinkle.
Okay, not a bullet point, but a wrinkle.
Oh, not a bullet point. It's like one of those sub-bullet points, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I love those.
I don't know what those are called.
Those always screw me up, though, because then I can never get back to doing a regular.
Yeah, the formatting is not easy.
So you have to create another bullet point and then go back to the other bullet point.
I'm with you. It's not fluid.
Okay, I was wondering if that was a Jake thing. No, I was wondering if I was about to get exposed, but
Cole,
I got head nods.
Paxton, Happ, Monty, right?
Cole, Paxton, Happ, Monty, Cole.
So the game in question that we're saying in this schedule we use an opener for is the Yankees home opener, which without fans kind of means nothing. But hear me out.
I don't think it means nothing.
Clark Schmidt, Yankees home opener.
No.
So what Curry said in the street, you could have Chad open.
I think you'd have an opener for him.
Chad to Clark.
That's an option.
To Sessa.
Dude,
No, I'm just trying to do all C's.
Sure, you're doing the C's game, which makes sense. But
C-Day.
C-Day, I think, I'm still rooting for Tanaka to get there. And, man, it's going to be, oddly enough, it's going to be one of the most memorable opening days in Yankees history. So now I am wanting Tanaka to be out there.
You think most memorable or most least memorable?
One of the most. It's going to be the most unique
it's
Yankees
like
opening day
infamous.
ever.
It's definitely unique.
Yeah.
How many? So we go. I'm trying to do C-Day. It's kind of hard. Clark, Chapman. All right, so it's Chad, Clark, Chapman.
Chad, Clark, Chapman.
Chapman still not got COVID.
Sessa.
Yeah, Sessa. He's also not ready. All right, we've cranked out a lot of bullet points.
Huge.
Yeah. What number do you want to go to next, BBD?
Huge.
3.
Babe Ruth.
DJ LeMahieu is expected to return this week.
We'll see. I think interested to see. I was bullish on him being able to come back.
Bullish on a lot of things today.
I've been bullish. Had bullish.
Had bulls.
I think the thing for me, and this was my argument last episode, was that just like LeMahieu's going to be ready. He's born ready. He's a baseball sicko. He doesn't do the stuff like Stanton does in spring training where he watches the ball travel and he just, like, LeMahieu is DJ LeMahieu. And I wouldn't be surprised if he plays in 2 of the scrimmage games and he's ready to go. There's still a chance that he's not. And Jimmy, I'm going to prep you and Yankees World for this tweet. If he isn't ready for opening day, just remember that DJ LeMahieu actually didn't start opening day last year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So. That's good. It's good. He'll be there. He gonna be there. He wants Scherzer.
Look, I love tweets like this. I don't know who this guy is. For those of you who said, I wonder if DJ LeMahieu will be ready for opening day, you clearly don't know DJ LeMahieu. Dude is ready to play baseball. Yeah, I don't know. I don't care. He may not be there for the National Series. He'll be there for a vast majority of the games.
He'll be there.
It also seems... I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
If any guy on the team can roll off having a pandemic-level disease and just start hitting again, it's DJ.
That's... Yeah.
I am so cynical of this shit. Everyone's just testing. He's good to play just in time for opening week. Oh, he's good to play. Yankees are doing their own tests. Teams are doing their own tests. I'm very, very cynical about the whole process.
Okay.
But hope everyone's safe.
Be cynical.
Stay cynical.
Be safe.
Where do you want to go to next? We already got so many out.
6.
6, okay. Giancarlo Stanton is aiming to play on opening day. Yeah, this has just cracked me up.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why this got reported.
Yeah.
This is like made headlines. Like baseball writers writing. He's been in camp.
Yeah.
He's like, why is this? This is so stupid. It's kind of just, it's almost like really, really, really subtly disguised clickbait.
Yeah.
Because you're just feeding the Stanton haters and the trolls. Because, like, he's been in camp.
Right. I think
He's playing.
the story that's turned it into that headline is the fact that he hasn't really been playing outfield. Like, during one of the hitting drills, he was just kind of floating around center field, and that was actually kind of fun. And then I think for some of the hitters, he was in left field, and he was reacting and stuff like that.
I don't think he's playing the outfield. So, like, that's the headline.
Right.
The headline is Stanton's going to be DH only to start the season.
Yeah. And probably an off day in there. And it'll be the story around Stan should be is when is his first day in the outfield going to be? And I'd guess the second week of the season.
I don't know. It seems scary.
But here's my thing,
Andujar might be out there before him. Dude, Andujar looks good in left.
He looks sharp.
Even that Gary home run, Andujar beat on it.
Yeah. It's weird because I know I have some quotes on record where I was like, Andujar won't play left field for the New York Yankees.
Same.
He wouldn't be good at it. He looks great.
Oh, I said the same thing.
He looks really solid, and then I've been going through the Soriano thing in my head, and Soriano is a different athlete, but Andujar's a good athlete. It's not like he's unathletic. And I don't know. He looks like he could catch a fly ball, and he could throw it into the infield. So, but, dude, I still don't have him getting reps out there because, like, he's still 6th on the outfield depth chart, you know?
Well, not if he's above Stanton.
5th if he's above Stanton.
But if he can play left and they like his bat, he may be above Talkin.
That's just so tough for me because Talkin's so special defensively in the outfield and was better with the stick than Andujar was.
And he's been hitting, and Talkin's been hitting in camp, one of the only ones.
Really focused, I guess. Always.
Focused. Yeah, man. But he looks good out there. It's cool. Does he throw it from left like normal? Is that going to bother us?
It's kind of normal-ish.
Like, does he throw over the top and normal from left field?
Though I saw one throw from like left field to second base, and it just looked like an outfielder throwing a ball. So yes,
like I want to see him.
Yes.
I want to see him unload it, and it's not like a sling. That's
I would love to.
Weird,
I would love
man.
to see Andujar throw home. That'd be cool. We're such losers.
I was gonna say have Hoke film it.
No, what I'd love Andujar throwing home.
Yeah, well,
J. Whippy Happ. Yeah, I don't know. I still don't expect to see Andujar in left early. So, okay, maybe this is the game. You think we'll see Andujar in left before Stanton?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're just like haven't put him out there at all, and they came out pretty firm that he's going to DH only to start. So if the tea leaves tell me anything, it's worse than you want to think it is.
I think also for like 60-game season, they really can't risk having him go out there, get hurt.
Yeah.
Like more than usual, they can't not have
And
him.
that's my thing. I mean, if Giancarlo hits a ball into the gap, I think he's running full tilt. Like every time we've seen Giancarlo run. So,
No,
I mean,
I haven't seen him run yet.
I feel like he's been involved in the outfield sprint drills and stuff like that. Like
I don't know.
I feel like they've just had this weird defensive leash on Giancarlo, which is fine, and there's other bodies that can play out there. I still think we see G in the outfield before Andujar to start a game.
Yeah, we haven't yet. Like, we've seen Andujar out there before.
To start a game. I think we could see Andujar end up in a game later innings, probably pretty early on.
Yeah, I know. It looks decent out there.
Yeah.
It's wild.
If there's an early blowout this season, I do expect Andujar in the outfield.
Little punt. It's not defensive.
Kneeling out the clock.
It's not
Yanks will be up by
It's not
9.
defensive replacements. It's the opposite. It's like defensive reps.
Defensive tests.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
we'll just test you out.
Oh, man, that's going to be funny. The first time it's Clinton right, Andujar in left, and it's like Gardy or Hicks in center looking around like, all right,
Yeah.
time to cover some ground today.
You put Talkman in center. Gardner taps out of that. If Gardner sees Andujar in left and Clinton right, he's going to Boone and be like, Talkie, you're in, buddy.
Coach, that last one, Talkman would love it.
Yeah.
Be crunching the math.
Yeah.
Okay,
Every ball's mine.
Andujar runs at 18 miles per hour, and Clint can run fast, but he can't catch one.
Yeah.
Just computer operating.
All right, I got 1, 2, 3, I think 5 bullet points left.
Okay. Do we know the numbers on them?
Number 1.
A grounder was booted during
Yes.
practice. The entire infield had to do push-ups for it.
Yeah,
Now, I love this,
sure.
and twofold. The Yankees, I think they were pretty good defensively last year. A lot of that's Gio came over and DJ was there.
Yep.
Glaber can still get into a muddy time. He
Yeah.
can still get a little lackadaisical out there. But I think, and we heard this, Trevor Plouffe had some guys tell him this, like, it's really hard to play and get involved in these games. And the pitchers are kind of getting mad at the defense, like, make plays. Guys still have to be out here and throw 60 pitches.
Right.
Make the plays. And, like, I saw Glaber, like, just, like, not even try to make a play once or twice. And it's like, what are you doing out there?
Yeah, guys.
I know
are
that you're
still
being lazy, like, you know, it doesn't lackadaisical, but
lackadaisical.
so also, you know, this is the one thing the coaching staff seemed to never have. Phil Nevin yelled at him once
Yeah.
in the last 2 seasons, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure that it was done in a playful, joking
Yes.
way, and they all slapped each other on the
Yeah.
ass and like, ha ha ha. But I still like the emphasis of like, let's clean it up.
Yeah, and it's fun. Probably catches them by surprise. Everyone puts a little smirk on their face, and you do the push-ups. Yeah, and it's a little bit of team bonding, right? It's the, you know, whatever sport you played growing up, whether it's soccer and maybe you're doing you know, don't kick it over the net drill, or you're doing shootouts in hockey or something. Yeah, so it's hard not to like that headline. I'd love to see the guy that's like, what? You trying to get these guys hurt?
That is interesting
Yeah,
because I think it does pander to the old men a little bit,
a little bit.
but also,
Also, the Utes.
yeah. Hey, new bullet point, breaking.
Boop,
The
boop, boop,
Nationals are unsure if they'll start the season at Nationals Park due to city coronavirus regulations. They are actively exploring alternative sites like Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Jeez.
So are the Yankees going to open up in Fredericksburg, Virginia?
Did you see what the other one they're considering is?
West Palm Beach?
I feel like Florida's not an option.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they're considering it. Spring training site. But.
Yeah.
Gonna be a weird year, folks.
What's the baseball stadium in Sunshine Ballpark in Fredericksburg
Sunshine.
or Fredericksburg Nationals?
Sunshine.
That would be weird,
Oh,
right?
isn't it brand new? Did I dream this? I think I saw this on my ride to South Carolina. It was like excited for the new stadium in Fredericksburg, and I was like, that sucks. That minor league team is screwed. So that would be hilarious.
God damn it.
God damn it.
New baseball stadium in Fredericksburg.
Come on, one time, Jake. One time, Jake Brain.
Yeah, April 23rd, 2020. Bang! 5,000 seats. It's tiny.
Gonna be a weird year, people.
I mean, are they going to have like the camera wells and stuff to film that for fucking MLB? Oh, MLB's not going to let this happen. It's their premier
Yeah.
game. It's Cole versus Scherzer. MLB is, I mean, you know, my cynical brain is telling me again that there's no way MLB doesn't let this happen in DC.
You'd like to think.
I don't know if I'd like to think that because it might be dangerous.
Yeah.
The Fredericksburg Park just looks like a fucking tiny fields. That's funny. That MLB like shows Nationals Park, Yankees, they've Cole versus Scherzer.
Yeah. They were gonna raise the banner, right?
Yeah. They're not going to let that
Do it in
happen.
Fredericksburg.
Yeah, just put a crane in center field and raise it.
I'm in on that. You
Damn.
believe that.
Judge homered. That's bullet point number 7.
Huge.
I do believe that he was bullied into it by the
Right.
fan base.
Right.
I do believe that he was telling everyone to shut up. And then afterwards with his interview, he told everyone to shut up about his injuries. So good for Judge. It was the easiest call of my life.
Yeah.
I left the office. I told you guys, Judge is going to homer.
Judge going yard.
It's a bomb, too.
It was a bomb. It was technically a pull. That was funny. The Twitter people that are smart enough to be in on that joke is technically to the left of center field. Not that anyone should care. But it was a bomb. And, yeah, the bigger story is Judge sent it, man. And sometimes we get far away from what the players are actually thinking. And it's like, well, maybe Judge is injury prone, and what's going on? Does this change his future? Like, think about we're a year removed from people being like, why hasn't he been named captain yet? And now we've got people saying like this guy might just have an injury prone career. Judge sent it back at the media, and not in shots fired at the media, but he was telling the world like, hey, I don't think I should be viewed as injury prone at all. I broke one of the weirdest ribs you could possibly break, and people couldn't even find the injury because it's behind my collarbone. And then I got hit by a pitch in the wrist. So I love it.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think a lot of players have that mentality either way, and like that doesn't take away Judge's injury history or potentially injuries necessarily. But the fact that he believes that, it is awesome, and it's great to hear him say those words.
I was watching Judge out there yesterday, and I was like, he doesn't look like he's having fun. He looks like, fuck this. Like, I should not be out here.
Yeah.
My neck's still stiff. And he
got the cupping. Did you see that?
Huge. Voigt has it too, right?
Huge. I
Should we
want to
get
do
cupped?
that. Yeah, I'd love to do that.
Does anyone know? Does anyone cup people?
I've tried it.
And?
Felt good.
What's it feel like?
Does it feel good during?
No.
During looks like a disaster.
It feels like what I imagine acupuncture feels like when it's happening. Like, it hurts a little bit.
I got a little bit of acupuncture done. Doc Booch, my guy.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Shout out.
I would say for, like, the one day
Does that mean he
after
does
the
cupping?
first time, it felt
think
just
so.
like my friend did, like, my whole back. He's on the swim team, so he, like,
Nice.
had access and knew how to do it.
Why do swimmers cup?
I don't know. They do it a lot. It's
Yeah.
weird.
It's really weird how many good athletes do it, but I still think science is kind of like, yeah, it's not really anything.
My dad has said it can't hurt anything. But I would say the
Right.
day after, it just felt kind of like a sunburn. And then the next day, it felt pretty
That's
good.
when you felt good? Okay.
That was the first time.
Good to know.
So, I don't
So
know,
maybe
that's
I'll do
whatever.
it Tuesday before opening day. Dude, the images of it being done are gross. I'm assuming that's the face you're making.
Just looking
right
at
now.
them on Phelps.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird. Cupping's weird. I don't get
What a move by Phelps that was. Like, no one really knew what it was, and then he just shows up with crop circles
fucking
on his
leopard.
back.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you're like the most famous American athlete. What's going on with your back, buddy?
Do you remember when it came out that he smoked and like people were mad?
Yeah.
Come on,
The
have we
world's still behind, man.
Have we come a far way with weed or no?
I think since then we've made a nice jump, but still people would be like, I don't know, if a picture of Aaron Judge came out with a bong tomorrow, people would like gasp.
It's so crazy.
Like people would be like, he shouldn't be a Yankee.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Look, guys, Aaron Judge has been high before.
Whoa! Breaking
On the power of God.
sources. On the power of God?
Yeah. Don't get into him.
Wow.
Don't mess
He's
with
been
him.
high on the power of God?
Yes.
Shit.
God's powerful.
That's that good stuff.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Access to that.
yeah,
That's what he
that-
named his homegrown
that's
weed.
that heavy THC, Brash.
Yeah.
Bro.
Do you want to go to the next bullet point?
Palm tree girls. Yeah.
How many have I? 5?
5.
Oh, this one's
number
interesting.
5.
Happ is excluded from the vesting clause agreement. So the vesting clause agreement was for people that have vesting clauses.
Nice, huge.
And it was like, that they will be prorated. So we've talked about Happ a good amount. He had to make 25 starts and certain amount, 165 innings or something like that. And then his option kicks in for next year. Prorated, it comes to like 10 starts and something like that. What is he showing me? Jake's showing me something on his computer. Love bird watching, our friend Nick Proch. I mean, what a weirdo.
So
Is that bird watching? Oh my God. The end of the video is creepy. Jesus.
J-Hap.
So yeah, it would have been, Happ would have been 10 games and
61 innings,
61
I believe.
innings. But for some reason, he's excluded from that. I don't know why. No one seems to know why. But that it basically means that the Yankees and Happ will come to their own agreement, or an arbiter will, on how his vesting option in his next contract works.
It's going to be really, well, it's very deep cuts interesting. And this is just this is the first part of the story. We don't know the solution to the story yet, but who knows? I mean, what's this negotiation even going to look like?
The rumor I heard was that it would be a lower threshold for him to have to reach it, like 8 starts or something, but like a much lower number for the salary next year. So like 8 starts for $10 million instead of 12 starts or 10 starts for 17 or whatever the number was.
It's going to be bizarre either way. I mean, we've been pretty lost in the CBA stuff, so I'm interested to see what happens. It was fun on Twitter seeing the 10 starts and 61 innings pitch come out for Happ, but yeah, we're going to find out what that number is. And I think, I don't know, maybe this is me just being blind puppy dog a little bit, but when those initial reports leaked out, people were saying that the Yankees were for sure going to navigate it and dodge it, and I don't think so. I mean, the only time we've seen the Yankees really mess with service time was Glaber, but that's like a young guy. I feel like
Drury and Canley, once they got down there, they did.
I guess what I'm saying with the veterans, we've never seen them. Like when CeCe got kicked out and missed his pitch limit, like the Yankees still gave him his bonus. Like I don't think the Yankees. If the Yankees need J Happ to start games, they're going to start games with J Happ. I don't think they're going to do opener Chad Green. If J Happ looks good. If J Happ looks bad, yes, then they will navigate. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what that number comes back and actually looks like.
Well, if it even matters now.
Right.
Who knows? It's very interesting. Weird. I think they're going to try and bring him back on the cheap.
On the low.
I think they want him back. If they can do what BBD's saying, I had 7 starts for $10 million next year instead of 12 for 17. They may be in on that.
I don't know if I've officially announced this yet. I think I was going to save it for the season preview, but I'm actually in on J Happ again.
Did you think anyone thought you weren't?
Yes. Like, I think some people thought it was facetious and, like, you know, Jake's being Jake and, you know, he died on the J Happ hill last year. I'm actually in on Happ.
You've never died on the hill. You were slowly getting buried.
I died on the hill.
You were still screaming, no.
I died on the hill.
His home stats.
I died on the hill. That's September, though. I died on the hill, but I came back, baby.
You're clawed out of it. I think everyone knows.
Jon Snow coming out of the bodies at Battle of the Bastards.
I think everyone knew you're still in on Happ.
Like, I'm in on Happ.
We know.
Yeah. So whippy. So, like, the dude's a pro and he's good. And, like, people have just forgotten that. So.
Announcement. Jake's in on Happ.
Whatevs. Hashtag.
Only 1 bullet point left.
Then we'll go back to my bullet points.
Higgy shared with everyone.
Oh, stop.
How he wears his mask.
Yeah, this one's it's pretty thin, so, and it just like kind of slides up like this or whatever, like that. So I mean, it's nice, cool material, so doesn't really hinder me. Yeah.
So that was my last bullet point.
I love Higgy, man.
Slides up, slides down.
Covered all the details of the mask.
Lets you know exactly how that mask works. He's wearing one now. His whole mask segment was cracking me up last night.
I want Higgy to give me a day.
What do you mean?
A hangout day.
Oh, you want to just chill with him?
Like, I know a lot of people would be like,
you'd be blown away.
Give me Judge, give me Tyler Wade, give me Clint, give me, you know, give me Glaber, you know, maybe some of the meaty guys, Luke Voigt, you know, Higgy and LeMahieu. I mean, I'm picking Higgy over LeMahieu because I think it just turns into LeMahieu looking at me, playing a game, destroying me, hoping I go away, repeat process. Higgy, I think we have a delightful time together. I have a lot of laughs.
What happens more?
Okay.
Higgy talks,
Right.
you dance.
Ooh. Little dances count?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dancing.
Yeah. I got you at like 10 little dances. And I got Higgy with like 9 words.
I love it, man. Do we have our quote from spring training? Do we have that on any sound clips anywhere?
No. I'm not much for just small talk.
Yeah. I don't know. Not really a small talk guy.
Yeah, I can find it pretty quick. But
Okay, Higgs. Well, we're doing a podcast here, so I just need you to talk like a little bit. Baseball spin for those of you that come here for baseball.
Dude,
Higgy's gonna play a chunk this year.
I love Higgy. I think Higgy did this show with us. He just sat down, like we just answered DM, right?
Yeah,
It's cool. Cool
met
guy.
us in the parking lot.
Yeah,
Nice truck guy Higgy. Don't know if I
Yeah.
should be really revealing that.
he's got a nice truck.
License plate is no, guys. Come on, it's a joke.
I'm trying to find the spot where he says that quote because it's so funny. It's like at the end, we're like, "You got anything you want to talk about?" And he's like, "No."
Do we know Higgy's birthday is 4/20? Is that common knowledge?
Wow.
Okay. Let's see. In the out of the park baseball season, simulated on Baseball Reference, not having a great year.
He's not?
No. Let me find his best 20 game stretch. Locker room and just kind of give everybody. And that's
Yeah.
how a band starts, I think.
I guess.
I've
You've
never
done
been
it.
Well-
Was there okay.
Yeah,
If,
I
all,
mean-
if yeah, okay.
Nothing's decided yet.
We think so.
We think so.
But
Can't find it. About starting a
Higgy.
band.
Like 80s hard rock, heavy metal, kind of like
Yep.
Go listen to our interview with Higgy. It's good shit. I'm out of bullet points. You got any? You looking for Higgy's best 20 game
Looking
stretch?
at Higgy's stats, yeah, it's a tough.
You're trying to butter knife at Higgy's?
I'm struggling with the butter knife. Higgy, be good, man. No walks last year. 57 plate appearances, no walks from Higgy.
I mean, come on.
Swinging, baby.
Swinging. He's got
Love
that.
that.
He's got that swing you like.
Love that. I don't know. I was watching.
He had a great August last year. You couldn't just find this? In August last year, he hit 385 with a 1.385 OPS.
Yeah.
I mean,
How many games?
I mean, don't worry about the stat.
Okay, I'm not worried about it.
3 games.
3 games. It's a good 3 games. Hey, he's gonna play 20 games this year,
Yeah.
which might be more than Talkman. Like potentially Andujar.
Here's a 10 game stretch. 840 OPS.
Boom.
It's a lot of like time off.
Sure.
Up and down.
Gotta stay
in the
rested.
minors.
I thought I was watching. We had the Yes channel on in the office for a little bit, and they have a Yankees season preview going. And I was trying to see if there was any hints, tips, or codes in there. Wasn't much. They referenced Andujar as the DH a lot, but he's so versatile now.
Yeah.
Like, what can he do?
What can't?
I got a bullet point.
All right.
Urshela was at second base for a little bit.
DJ out.
Do we care about that?
No.
Okay.
I think Urshela's had a couple innings at second elsewhere, but
Okay.
hadn't done it for the Yankees.
Right. No. What they said about Andujar was like, they said Urshela will start the season at third base, but watch for Andujar to spend some time there.
But they don't know.
Again, yeah, I know I'm reaching and seeing if there's any hints and going back to the Brian Hoke interview where he said, you could see Andujar out there on strikeout days. I don't know. Got to get due at bats.
5 games, 3 games started for Gio Urshela at second base in 2017.
I've got something you might hate.
Yep. Gio has started 10 games at shortstop, 9 games.
But the people will love.
Okay.
Opening day lineup with LeMahieu in it.
Not happening, but yeah.
Go. Batting order.
With LeMahieu in it?
With LeMahieu in it.
Dude, it's really hard because
Yeah.
they have so many
There's
righties.
a lot of dudes.
And I don't think they care at all.
They don't care at all.
All I
Sharp stats.
all I think is that Okay, let me just take a look at one of the camp ones
'Cause
so I have the names in front of me.
A fun convo that hasn't really gotten to happen yet. Like Hicks LeMahieu at the top of the lineup.
I don't think that's happening.
What do you mean by that? Would be my counter.
You think Hicks and LeMahieu are going to be 1-2?
I'm asking where they're going to be at the top of the lineup. I think both of those guys think they're the leadoff hitter.
Oh yeah, Hicks isn't. If LeMahieu is healthy, Hicks isn't.
So where's Hicks go?
Like 7.
Really? I think the Yankees still like him up top.
Yeah, that'd be weird to give him at bats in front of all those other guys coming off that. So
They like Hicks.
I think if any of the big guys get a day off, they slide him to 3 or something. Cause
I like
liked
Hicks
him there
9
before. I like him at the bottom of the order.
Yeah, I like him
personally.
9 hole.
They seem committed to Glaber.
I'm
at
saying
3.
we do, but yeah, I don't know.
they've been doing Hicks. They've been doing the 2, 3, 4s, Judge, Glaber, Stanton. So I think they like that.
But they've had Hicks 1.
Yeah, so I think you slide DJ in there as soon as he comes back. Then
I'm just saying it's a conversation.
what? How would you do it?
I think there's a chance they could keep Hicks 1
They've done a good amount of Hicks 3 in the past.
and
which
Hicks
is worth
3 in the
noting.
past.
Yeah, but
to split up the big boys. Like Hicks is going to be up there. The Yanks love him up there.
Yeah, I don't think so. I wouldn't do it. I do DJ, Judge, Glaber, Stanton, Gary. Then I do Hicks. Then I do Voit, Gio, Gardner. That's right. I was on the fan with Evan, and I
like
said
that.
Voit, Gio, I think is your 7-8.
Yeah, it's funny.
I think that's kind of set that Voit Gio's the 7-8 if they're out
Guardy
there.
9.
Guardy 9 or Hicks 9 if you want to get cyclical with it and do Gardner 6. Just to spread out the lefties there. But you can do Guardy 9, Hicks 6.
Yeah, I mean, I think ideal, it's pretty much what you said. DJ, Judge, Glaber, Stanton, Gary. I guess Hicksy?
Yeah. Voit,
Yeah.
Gio,
Hicksy,
Gardner.
Voit, Gio.
That's how I
Yeah.
do it.
Not going to be that many games where they're not going to have someone out.
Sure,
or resting
sure.
guy.
I mean, it's
worth
gonna-
saying.
The
Gotta
most
say
amount of
words.
times you'll see the same lineup is 5 times.
It's going to move up a lot.
That'd
4
be
times.
And Justice Cubing in the Patreon chat right now is saying, like, they could use Hicks to break up some of the big guys, and you could see him higher
I
up in
can
the
go
lineup
on.
than
I
you'd expect.
could see him going after Stanton to break up Stanton and Gary,
Yeah,
and put Gary 6.
yeah.
I could see that happening. They got a lot of guys though. I can't see him getting at bats ahead of Glaber.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how committed they are to 3-hole Glaber. We started to see that in the playoffs.
DJ, Judge, Glaber should be the 1, 2, 3.
They love Hicks. He sees a ton of pitches. Is there any world where Hicks leads off and you slide LeMahieu down to split up some of the big boys? Is that insane?
Yeah, put DJ out there 1.
Yeah.
My disgusting dream
Okay.
is Judge lead off LeMahieu too. Never
No,
happening. Never happening. But that's like a
BBD.
disgusting wet dream.
What do we
Judge-
say about your dreams?
Judge lead
Don't
off.
share
That's your
'em.
dream.
Yeah, I have some sick fantasies.
That's one of.
But
Whoa.
I'm not calling for it.
Welcome. Yeah, right. But you're interested in that. I don't know. I kind of. There's almost a sicko world where.
So when
You go
LeMahieu and
Hicks-
Hicks were both healthy last year,
Right.
LeMahieu led off.
Right. LeMahieu went nuts, and Hicks had injuries for a lot of last year. He played 59 games.
Yeah, but I'm looking at when they were healthy.
Right. But I mean, he was also finding his way back when he was coming back and things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a world where I could see the Yankees going Hicks, Judge, LeMahieu.
Ugh. I don't know why I don't like that so much, but I do not like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you bat DJ LeMahieu lead off. You hear pitchers talk about trying to pitch to him and how
Yeah.
much of a nightmare it is right out of the
And
gate.
how well it worked.
And then Judge right after him.
Yeah.
And then Glaber. That's 3 different at-bats that are all good right away.
Hicks can be a really good at bat too, man. I know we forget, and it depends what his health looks like. I too like him down further in the lineup, but
So we agree.
the Yanks push him up, man. That's all we've seen during the Hicks being good era.
But you never had DJ when him be healthy like
Right.
last year.
That's
But
what
even
that's
last
what
year,
I'm saying. That's what leaves the conversation open.
Yeah, I mean, even in 2018, Hicks didn't lead off a lot at all.
He was up there. I mean, he was batting third and shit.
Yeah, he hit third when Judge got hurt. But when everyone was like kind of healthy in 18, Hicks was spending a lot of time in the sixth hole.
I like him further down in the lineup. He sees a lot of pitches, and the Yanks like him.
Yeah. I'd do whatever I said. DJ, Judge, Glaber, Stanton, Hicks, Gary. I don't care if you do that. Voit, Gio. It's funny. The only thing I said was I think Judge will be 2, Gio and Voit will be 7, 8. I was like, that's where they fit.
Nice.
DJ will be leadoff if he's there.
Here's what I've got.
Yeah. I don't care about the lefty-righty stuff as much as other people do.
Yeah, I'm kind of over the lefty-righty. I did fall in love with splitting up Judge and Stanton. It's just too similar of an at-bat.
I agree with that, and Gary, too. If you go
Gary
Judge,
gets
Stanton,
in that
Gary.
world, then maybe that's where Hicks ends up in a 5 or 6 slot or whatever it is. But, yeah, I mean, the majority of 2018 when he was healthy, the majority of his time he was first and third. But we have added guys since then. It'll be interesting to see how he comes out of the gate, too. You know, Hicksy likes to see a lot of pitches. If it's working, it's beautiful. When it's not, sometimes it gets frustrating. But
Yeah. Anything else?
I don't think so. I think that's everything I got.
A lot of topics covered. We did it. So what's the schedule moving forward for Talkin' Yanks? Maybe people will be interested in that.
Schedule for Talkin' Yanks coming forward. Voicemail episode Monday.
Yeah, we record Monday night, and it'll be
Record
out
Monday.
on Tuesday.
Do we
the
want a
voicemail
theme?
episode. Just excitement, positive vibe voicemails.
Yeah. Let's get the good juju going.
Yeah.
Your best positive takes, things like that.
Yeah, excitement, positive vibe voicemail. Call up and leave it, 908-845 something, 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 something.
5792.
5792. 908-845-5792. Call up and leave your excitement voicemail for the 60-game season. There's still people on Twitter replying to every tweet about baseball. Who cares? The seasons doesn't count.
Yeah.
Like, you're replying to every tweet like this.
Yeah.
Just shut up.
Just talking to yourself. That's fine if you feel that way, but, like, just stop.
Yeah, stop. We're going to act like it's a season.
Other people are going to feel how they want to feel
How about that?
and enjoy the sport they like. Real weird.
Yeah. And then after that voicemail episode on Tuesday, Thursday morning, you should be waking up to a season preview. So tell all your friends that have been out of the loop, that have not been up to date on the haps of the Yankees, the happenings, what's happening, Jeff Passan. And we're going to be doing, getting ready. Our own excitement episode.
Yeah.
After that,
We're going to walk through all of it.
after that, the week after that, we will go to 3 or 4 episodes a week like usual. We will have, Monday, we will have the Nationals recap. Then we'll have a voicemail episode on Tuesday. And then I think we're trying to bring Sharp Stats for Wednesday.
Yeah, we have to talk to Katie, but we plan on doing Sharp Stats. We just have to talk to Katie.
And then we'll have a Phillies recap on Friday. Now the Phillies they're playing 4 games against the Phillies, and we're going to wait till all 4 are done.
Gotcha.
Home and home, instead of doing a 2-game, then a 2-game. So
Smart.
Get excited. We're very close.
Let's get ill. That's the deal.
Oh, thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. Go Yanks. Tell them, Grams.
Go Yankees.